the Philadelphia Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the defending NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
And we already knew that Hurts was a good quarterback. But last year, he moved to elite status. Under his guidance, the Eagles returned to the Super Bowl and nearly won it. And he's also one of the league's most dangerous players. Thrown for 38 touchdowns his last 2 seasons and run for another 23.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No one here to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They go with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
We're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Deep there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range. Out of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he will slide to a hole at the end of it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Forced out to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Dana. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. A 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
That area, but they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Hurts. And he'll get this in the hands of Swift once again. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. And this a 39-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Weather like this, always treacherous for kickers. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. Here's Mecole Hardman. This taken in right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So here come the defending champs, led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, a two-time winner now in Patrick Mahomes.
There's nothing the league's best quarterback didn't achieve last season. Super Bowl trophy? Check. MVP award? Check. League leader in yards and touchdowns? Check. How does he top the season he had last year? I don't know. But Patrick Mahomes, he usually finds a way.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. A man who re-signed with the Chiefs back in May. Here's Jarek McKinnon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Mahomes going to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. They'll set up a throw. That's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
Get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
For this team, because number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. Because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big deal.
And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Same is true for those interior guys as well. So you've got to change it up with him. Try and keep him hemmed into the pocket, and occasionally you throw a spy on him. A fast linebacker or one of the extra defensive backs who can dance with him a little bit if he takes off and runs.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
2nd and 7 from the 20. They'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. And the throw will be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will make it 6-0. Nothing, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that.
So a couple of field goals now. 6-0 our score as the kick's away. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
The field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by Big Jalen Carter.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Mahomes now to throw. Open man right side is Tony.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing, and that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3, just get the ball right to the receiver.
Is the hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step, like...
Mahomes now on first down. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. From Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
2nd down, McKinnon. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Sideline said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
They run with a 2nd-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot.
A 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
On 3rd down.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Throwing now is Mahomes. He had it. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And his kick is good. Didn't hit all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
But hey, let's face it, in this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
Foot on the gas. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. This 2nd and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40.
But you absolutely know They want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And the Chiefs are going to get it.
MaddenNFL24
Able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this 1st quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Kadarius Toney deep for KC.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to lead the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the 1st down.
Here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. In motion right is Toney. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the 1st quarter of play.
6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Mahomes. A dump down to the middle. He's a run short. A pick up a 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Mariota. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Michael Dana make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd down.
Throwing is Mariota. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
Them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Here's Mariota.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation. And now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
They now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
Mahomes will throw. That's going to be caught by Toney.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Dump off here complete. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Now 2nd down and a few inches. On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
There's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Handoff, it's McKinnon.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. A handoff now for Pacheco.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Again, it's Pacheco.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to put an end to a wild Monday night. And his kick is good. Despite the rainstorm, a good snap, a good hold, and the kick went through. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can fire away with smiles on their faces.
And what real estate people tell us all the time, it's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead.
Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long